everybody, and welcome to Dead Unicorn. My name is Corey. This is the Tabletop Role-Playing Game Club, and we're all here ready to just dive right into our roles. We're joined by Sasha, Tarek, Lady Valkyrie, and our Cyber Lord James. How you doing, everybody? Okay, excellent. Well, we're nonverbal today. That's all right. I'd like to thank our patrons scrolling down at the bottom of the screen. They make our channel go burr, burr, burr. So that's lovely. And if you want to help support the channel, you can go there as well. We try and get events out. We're doing another live stream in December sometime. I don't know who's going to be involved in that, but we're gonna figure that out. And we also do other role-playing games on this channel as well. Check them all out. James, we're playing Cyberpunk today.
Yep.
My character's name is Hard Cell. He is a corporate executive. But he moonlights as an edge runner, which is, you guys seen the cartoon on Netflix, right? He goes around, shoots people, takes names, tries to get the job done. He has an adopted sister named Gas. That's all I'm gonna say about my character, Gas, played by Sasha. How's your character doing?
She's doing a bit better now that we are away from that nightmarish concept of having to, snorkel through some canals and try not to blow up. That's not very great. She is the party's med tech / drug dealer, and she's already put people's insides back in 3 times, two times, 3 times. I don't remember.
Too many
I think,
times.
and it's enough times. I'm sure it'll happen more often.
Hermanos. Yep, cardiac even. You even did with cardiac too. So yeah, 3.
Well, there you go. And I will pass it off to the only person whose insides she hasn't put back yet, being Steelheart.
You replaced
my Lady Valkyrie. I play as Steelheart. I am the tech of the crew, the one who can fix up all their gear and help piece mechanical things together, whereas Gas does the fleshy stuff.
Squishy.
All the squidgy bits.
But the one area of expertise that she has no hand in is cyber space, so I'll pass that on to her friend Elmanos.
Cat butt.
Hello, my name's Tarek. I play Elmanos. Elmanos is a netrunner extraordinaire who is capable of doing great feats of engineering, as long as that engineering is in the digital realm. I fought a bunch of crazy, like D&D-esque monsters the other day inside of the Cyberverse, and last week I was able to manage to open gates for everybody to coordinate all of their efforts. Now we're going to go and figure out what the payoff is for that.
And
I'm
so in
excited to get
essence, every single one of these people has saved the others' lives at least once.
at least once.
Corey, I would give the cat my credit card number if it asked me nicely.
She would spend it. She would spend it all on silver
They
mine
did
sticks.
a job involving a chemical plant, and in order to pay for their passage down the Mississippi River to New Orleans, they arrived in New Orleans, had some dock etouffee with actual crawfish in it, and it was only $1. Real food that's cheap? What?
Your heart's happy.
And now they're at a club known as Antoine's, Antione. Anthony's? Something like that? Antoine? Okay. I'm never really sure how to pronounce that particular one.
You can look that up. You can go to like French pronunciation.
I know, but as soon as I do that, it goes right out the other ear. I don't know why. It's the one name I always mangle. I always mangle it horribly. And to anybody out there with that name, I apologize. I don't know why. I'm just like that. But they're in the club trying to meet with their contact, Michael Hart. And and they see him, and as they're heading across the room, a lady he comes up from a booth nearby and goes, "Gas, Doc, that you?"
She looks over.
"Hey, it is you. How you been?" Comes up, hugs you, does the air kiss on both cheeks.
Gas smiles, and does the mimics the gesture, and says, "Delilah, it's been some time.
Yeah.
How have I been treating you?"
Oh, they've been fine. I haven't even had to upgrade them at all. You do good
Wonderful.
work, Doc.
Hey, sis,
You're
who's your
I'm
friend?
a patient of mine.
Oh,
Are
is
you
she?
okay, Doc? You
Me?
seem a little off.
Right as rain.
Just stressed or something? Because definitely don't seem as perky as he used to.
Well, you know how it is. I'm on a job. All business, no pleasure.
Ah,
Gas gets a text message in her like visor or whatever, her eyes,
Her
that
eyeballs.
just says, "You want me to stab a bitch?"
She just she doesn't even react to it.
well, if you got time, we should go drinking. But you said you're here on business, so I'll let you get to that.
Um, s- I'll come find you later, should the
All
time
right.
arise.
And she moves back over to that booth that she was at, apparently waiting for her own contact to come.
So, Delilah, is that like just a patient, or can I talk to her?
You can talk to her if you want.
I'm just checking. I don't want to step on your toes, sis. Come on. Anyways, we got that. Uh, we got our fixer. Yeah, that's the word. We got our fixer
Mhm.
over there. Let's go talk to him first, and then we'll see what we can, how we can please Delilah. Boop doop 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 boop boop.
Oh, good, you made it.
Is any doubt?
Well, I recently got word you got the 12th best solo in the world hunting you right now.
12.
Yeah, Bayou Slim. Mostly
Nice.
operates around here in the Southwest.
I tell you what. We survived falling out of the sky. I think we can handle Bayou Slim.
If you think so. But, sure. Go for it there, Val. I'm guessing on the name Bayou Slim.
Wow, that would be a really great roll if it wasn't a rep roll.
To answer your question, yes. To get the answer to may I make a rep roll? The answer is no.
Actually, a 10 is still you've heard the name.
Okay, this guy's been places.
You've heard the name, you don't know any details other than bounty hunter.
Gotcha.
Why his name is Slim? Could be anything. He could be really fat and it's ironic. He could actually be a slim guy. It could be this. I don't know. Could be anything.
You trying to say that he has small fingers?
Very slender fingers. Yes, exactly.
Small feet. Any case, I managed to get an arrangement for a flight to Night City. Downside, pilot won't take off from New Orleans. We'll have to meet him in Galveston.
What's Galveston?
It's a city in Texas.
That, I mean, in Texas, enormous.
Yeah, Galveston is uh,
Are we
my own
talking?
brain is slightly glitchy today,
Are we
so
talking El Paso or are we talking like Houston?
it's a bit south of Houston, but on the coast and north of Corpus Christi.
Okay, so it's not that far. Okay, I think we can deal with that.
Yeah, well, I got a boat lined up to take us out to the sea colonies, but it's not going to be ready for about 18 hours.
Wonderful. So we have some time to kill.
Yeah, I recommend meeting me at the docks in 18 hours, these docks, and just kind of shoots a little text at all of you
All right.
with the address of the dock. Meet me there in 18 hours. I'm traveling with you. I'm going with you all the way to Night City.
Hey, where can I pick up some New Orleans looking clothes so I look more like a native around here? What do they call it?
Going native?
No, I mean like the people in New Orleans.
Velka, we are leaving in 18 hours. Perhaps you ought
I
to keep your
mean,
pants on.
we're here. This is where they have that kind of fashion. I'd like to have a suit in my wardrobe. I'm just saying.
You mean like an Omerta suit?
Oh, what's that? Yeah, let's.
Velka wants those crocodile skin shoes.
Uh, I don't, I don't, I don't see you as. El, there's just no way to say it without sounding racist, so I'm just going to say it and tell you I'm not being racist. You're too damn pale to pull that off.
Okay, all right. Well,
And I think you're the wrong faith.
I,
I mean, you don't look the type to shake around chicken bones and try to discern which way to go next from them.
what do people like me wear here? Where can I find that kind of stuff?
People like you wear what you're wearing.
Ah, no way.
You're
Come on.
outsiders.
You know, in Texas, when you see an executive there, they're wearing cowboy boots and a Stetson. There's got to be something like that here in Louisiana.
Who knows? Maybe it's cowboy boots and a Stetson.
Well, gator boots are pretty common.
Well, that sounds fun. I'm gonna go pick up a pair of those. Where can I? You got a place that you can recommend?
Leans back in the booth, kicks his feet up on the table, and you see that they're actually purple croc skin and boots on his feet. And he goes, I think I might know a place. Now, just to warn you though, I'm not saying you can't afford it, but you might be on a budget right now because you're not where your home base is. But the ones I'm wearing, 1,500
Okay.
because they're real leather, real croc skin. Now, you want something that just looks like this, that's going to last you till you get to Night City and maybe a little beyond? I know a place that'll do it for 100.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, I can fake it till I make it. Thanks.
All right. Shoots you the details for that shop too.
Come on, guys. We all gotta look good. That's the name of the game, right? How are we gonna get our next job?
Just Steelheart gestures to her, like her grease stained clothing that she's used for every situation you've seen her in.
Yeah, and it's not too late to make a change for the more stylish. I can help you out. You know,
Hartzell, do you really think I'm going to wear anything fancier than overalls?
yes.
You are dreaming.
That's what they always tell me. I'm a dreamer. I think big.
I think I'll stick to my scrubs. I don't suppose you want my hand inside of you while I'm busy fretting over my expensive shoes.
Um, Guess you always look on point. It doesn't matter. You wear the most fashionable surgery outfits I've ever seen.
The blood washes off easily.
Cardiac kind of leans over to Hard Cell and goes, "Hey, what's the address on that shop?"
I tell him the address.
He goes,
I'll shoot him. I'll shoot him. I'll CC him and forward the message or whatever.
he sends back, "That's my cousin's place. I think I can get you a discount."
Oh, let's go see your cousin. So, what's this guy's name that we're talking to? What's our fixer?
Michael Hart.
So, Mr. Hart, what do you know about Dr. Young here?
I know some people want to get a hold of her bad enough that they put up $1 million bounty on her.
Right.
With,
Wait, how
with
much?
the sub condition on it that the other 5 of you end up dead.
Oh, I was about to say $1 million. How much are we being paid for this?
Are you considering faking your death, Falco?
I mean, wouldn't be the first time. Apparently, my dad's very good at that,
At faking people's death?
faking his
Just
own.
his.
And Dr. Young actually, he speaks up and says, "You try and sell me back to them, I'll kill you myself."
Wouldn't dream of it. Wouldn't dream of it. But
I mean, I understand the temptation and the thought passing, but just letting you know the consequences.
but
With pure
I
stuff.
do see
Wait,
room
wait.
for renegotiation. I mean, as you said, the temptation is there, and the way to get rid of temptation is a good friendship. And friendships are based on a lot of different things. And we
How very
barely know you,
business of you.
Mr. Hart. We barely know you. We'd
Including-
love to get to know you more.
Well, I'm not the money side on this, and I haven't actually gotten a hold of the money side yet.
Well,
I'm just picking up where we're left off.
it's true. It is true. And we need to get him back. Do you have any information about what happened to him?
What happened to Weir? Well, it looked like a mugging. That happens every day in New York City. Except he had 2 laser holes in the back of his head. Only people who can use lasers, they're corpse.
Yeah. Exactly. I didn't know he died. We didn't know. We didn't have this information.
I thought you were
Found out
going to say
about
rogue
that.
AIs.
Huh?
Just found out about 2 hours ago.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Ooh, or space stations.
what are we gonna do about this situation, guys? I look at everybody else and I'm just like,
Well, if they have space stations shooting lasers at people, I don't know what we can even do against that.
We can always just finish the job as quickly as possible.
well,
I'm sorry, who died again? I zoned out
Yeah,
for a
but who-
smidge and I
Elliot
missed.
Weir,
Elliot,
Who's
we
gonna
are
pay us
former-
for
your
So-
original fixer.
yeah, he was
Yes.
the guy who hired us back in New Donk
That's
City.
right.
it?
Militech's the
As I
maker
said-
of the laser rifle. Unfortunately, it requires a backpack and doesn't have that many shots and fairly expensive.
So here's the thing: if someone
That's what they
comes
want you
after
to
us,
think.
if someone comes after us with laser guns, we kill them, and then now we have laser guns.
That
True.
requires
What do
us
you
to kill
think-
them first.
Are y'all not even listening to me?
I
It's not them coming at you with laser guns. It's them using laser guns from a space station in orbit.
If you're
That-
worried about orbital strike stuff, be more worried about Thor hammers than lasers.
Well, yeah, but you don't use a Thor hammer to take out one man.
Yeah,
use
you
a
do.
Thor hammer to take out an entire city block.
No, you got it backwards. tungsten rod 5 inches in length, 1 inch in diameter, dropped from orbit. Takes out one person or one building.
As long as they're like
Laser from orbit, on the other hand, nah, you're erasing a city. Small city, but a city.
I guess. I don't know. That seems backwards to me, but you're the expert.
Mind, Gas looks at the contact and says, mind explaining to us, since you're traveling with us after tonight, what exactly is keeping you from trying to kill us all and collect on Miss Young yourself?
One, my reputation on the line. Two, my word's on the line. And three, I lose either of those first two, I'm not doing any jobs ever again.
I don't know, with a
Well,
million
you
euro
seemed awfully
bucks.
worried about the bounty hunter that has been assigned to kill us. By traveling with us, you're naturally a target yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose I'm just wondering what matters more to you, your life or your reputation?
Technically
You can't fault me
both.
for wanting to know where
Look-
your priorities are.
Look, for a lot of people, a million euro bucks, your reputation can go out the freaking window. You're set for most of your life.
No, I've done the numbers. $1 million would only last me about 2 years.
Oh, well then.
How?
I guess you live it
Because
high.
I'm stupid with money at times. It's part of why I had problems in New York City. You give me a huge lump sum, I'm going to start blowing it in stupid ways. I know that.
Well, if
I
you're
know
stupid
myself
and
well
keeps
enough.
you loyal to us, then I suppose who are we to question it?
Yeah, you don't got to worry about that. I'm not going to turn you over to Norcross or Biotechnica. But you got about 18 hours. Go ahead. Go see the city. Enjoy it. In fact, if you don't stick in one particular place for too terribly long, less likely Bayou Slim will catch up to you.
Hey, what do we do about Dr. Young? She looks like Dr. Young.
Uh-huh. You're going to a clothing store. Get her different clothing. At least get her the filter mask kind of thing.
Wait, Dr. Young, do you got a pair of sunglasses?
Yes.
Okay. Have you been wearing those?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess then that's fine then. I have 2 pairs of mirror shades. Just, you know.
How do you feel about plastic surgery?
I'd rather not.
We can always get something that's a little bit more.
I told you guys, bear suit. No one believes me.
What happens when the cops shoot the bear?
It's obviously a bear suit. It doesn't make you look like a bear. It makes you
Obviously,
look
a
like
bear
the.
crime.
It looks like you're a mascot for a national park. Okay.
And Cardiac ends up speaking up a little bit and goes, and besides, the Constitution and enshrines your right to having bare arms.
I was gonna make that joke.
In that case, he just kind of fist bumps you.
That was completely out of character, but I'll take it.
Do we have a constitution anymore?
I was about to say the one thing Steelheart knows about what used to be or is the U.S. Constitution is it had that line.
And
I'm
it's
sure
been
we do,
re-
but no one cares. They care even less than they do now, you know?
Speaking of
from 2008 to 2018, the Constitution was in abeyance, and the country was under martial law. But in 2018, the first elections were held, and the Constitution was put back into place.
Speaking of constitution, what are you drinking?
You asking Michael Hart?
Yeah, I have not had a drink now in a while. We're here at this. What is this? A Zydeco bar? What is this?
It's techno and Zydeco at the same time.
That's sure.
So it's got the techno overlay happening, but the Zydeco accordion happening too. It's a lot.
Gas thought Falco wanted to go schmooze with Delilah.
Hart just goes, I'm drinking snake bite.
I'm just asking what people drink around here. What do the girls drink?
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say alcohol.
Yeah, that's woo.
Shut up. It's New Orleans. Daiquiris.
Right.
Everybody drinks daiquiris.
Are there places
I'm
where
just drinking snake bite right now.
What's the season right now? Out of character.
It is currently late summer, heading towards fall.
All right. I'll order a couple mojitos then. Come on, guys. Let's go say hi to your old friend. Mr. Hart, keep in touch. We'll see you in 18 hours.
Yep. And he gets up and actually leaves.
Before Gas leaves the table, she looks to Elmanos and says, "It's your turn to watch, Dr. Young. I've been doing it for most of this trip."
I will point to a part in the seat right here. Gesture for Dr. Young to sit down. Have hard cell. Oh, is hard cell taken off?
Yeah.
And Cardiac moves over here so he can keep an eye on both principals he's supposed to protect.
All right. I look up at Steelheart and say, "Would you like to take a seat with us, or are you gonna go take a look around?"
there's not much else I have going on? I suppose I could see if they have anything special about this bar.
Feel free. I'm gonna do a scan on the net to make sure everything is kosher here, and entertain our guests.
Okay. As soon as you pull up any interface to the net, there is a flash message from T saying, "Got that decode you wanted and for that chip."
Strange, I don't remember sending you the decode request.
Dude, you know I got an ear in your agent, and you mentioned a encoded chip and passed it close enough to your agent that I was able to get a scan of the encryption. Now, I don't know what's on the chip, but got a little program for you that you can just run and find out.
All right, shoot it to my deck.
It's already there.
Appreciate you.
Yep. I'm going to go crash one of NetWatch's servers. It's always fun to watch them scramble after that.
Hilarious.
NetWatch bitches.
Dumb. All right, I start going through and checking out the program. I of course vet it first because I don't trust anybody. But
Nope. It seems like a simple decoding. You basically put the chip on one side and it'll tell you what it's encoded on the other side. And it's for the cred chip, expense account chip that Hard Cell's carrying.
okay. I'll start running the program then.
Well, you'd need the chip from Hard Cell.
Ugh. I send a message to Hardcell telling him that I'm going to need to borrow the chip the next time he gets a chance.
And meanwhile, over at the table with Delilah. Oh, hey, Doc.
Hey, nice to meet you, Delilah. I got you a drink.
Oh, thanks.
Mind if I sit?
Go right ahead.
All right, I'll sit down right across from her.
This is my kid brother, Falco.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned him last time. Something about. Yeah, I can see exactly what you were saying about him back then.
This is my tiny little baby brother.
I'm sure. You know what? Whatever Gas said doesn't matter. um, but
You said you were all right, a bit lazy, a bit aimless.
I have, I am one of the most motivated people you'll ever meet. I don't know what she's talking about.
I don't remember saying these things.
Oh, well, people change too, and it has been for years.
I think you've had a bit too much to drink already, Delilah. And then she orders 2 snake bites for herself and for Falco.
Waitress comes by, delivers those.
How much are these?
5 EB each, not
Okay.
counting tip.
Okay. Eurobucks. So the mojitos are 5 too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess it's
Actually, no, the 2 mojitos were 5 total. The snake bites are 5 each.
okay. So that's 6 with the tip. Reason. Drinks.
And the snake bites are an interesting clear drink on ice, but with this little trail of grenadine just kind of lazily moving through it.
Did Falco order a drink for himself and for Delilah? Then I'll just get one for myself. I thought he just got the one.
No. The guy said mixed drinks, so I got some mixed drinks.
Okay.
So I'll ask Delilah, what are you doing in town? What's going on?
I just got done meeting with a new client, and I got a little time before the job starts, but
New client? You what do you do?
I'm a runner.
You're an edge runner too. Excellent. Hey, you heard about this guy named Bayou Slim?
Fuck yeah, everybody around here knows him.
Really? Is he the big guy in town? Because we just heard about him. We're new in town.
Yeah, New Orleans is his home base, and he's probably the biggest solo to ever grace the Big Easy.
What kind of how long you been here in town, by the way?
2 years?
Wow. So you must know a lot. How much is he hiring? How much money does he work
Oh.
alone, or does he like run with a crew, and is he hiring?
Oh, he has a crew, but I wouldn't work for him.
Okay, well,
I haven't known you to be particularly picky.
Well, there's a difference between being deniable and being expendable.
Hmm.
right. So he steps on other people to get his job done. Is that what it is?
He'll kill his own men if he has to get the job done.
I give gas like I just kind of look at her, but I have mirror shades so she can't see anything from my eyes, and then I look back at Delilah like I'm trying to like send you vibes like that's useful information that we can use. um well, me and Gas are only here for like a day. What you got? What do you suggest we do? We got our business done. What do you suggest we do?
Well, there's always the ghost tours.
Ugh. Oh my God. I look at Sasha. How's Gas? on ghost tours.
How about a different type of fun?
Well, depends upon what you mean.
Hey, Gas, you got her those new legs? They good at dancing?
They
Aren't
should
they
be.
good at dancing? She stands up and
They should
then
make her better at dancing than she was.
literally does the aerial standing splits where her head goes down to her ankle while her other leg goes straight up. And then kind of wiggles her eyebrows at you while her head's down there. And
I
then
think she's
goes
trying to
back
tell
to
you something.
standing upright.
Are you considering getting some yourself, Falco? Friends and family discount.
Nah, I'm,
You too can do the splits.
you know, Gas, I'm sure you want to
Good.
take me apart and put me back together, but, I'm not one of your robots.
It could make you
She just
stronger.
smiles and her like
faster.
snake tongue flicks out for a moment. Goes back
That's
in her
new.
mouth.
Hey-
You didn't have that before.
Decided to go for some new mods.
Oh. Might
And
explain
she
it.
opens up her jaw a little bit, and the vampires pop. The big fangs protrude out. To
That,
go with the ensemble.
that probably explains why you aren't smiling as much. All right.
Well, Delilah, you like to have fun?
I'd love to party with you, but like I said, I just got a job and I can't eat for long.
That's unfortunate.
Well, we will be leaving here before the night is over.
Too bad. It was good to meet you again, and Gas. I hope you end up feeling better soon.
Gas doesn't know how to respond, so she doesn't.
He
And
finishes
she
off
just
the mojito in front of her, and she heads out.
yeah, she just says, "Don't forget to send me referrals. You still owe me for those legs.
I paid in full.
In favors, not yet."
Well, that was disappointing, but at least we got a little information about what we can expect from Bayou Slim.
I don't know whatever she means. I'm quite fine.
Hey, Monos,
Yes.
you need something?
Yeah. I sent you a message about it.
Well, here you go.
Good. Thank you kindly. She yanks it out of your fingers and slots it into her chipset. Starts running a program. Oh, Dr. Young here is having a bit of a boring time here. Just staring at me watching stuff on the interwebs isn't as exciting as one might have thought it would be. You want to get her a couple drinks or something? Maybe take her on the dance floor, show her a bit of your fancy moves.
I was gonna go. I was gonna go shopping with her. She seemed like she wanted to go do that. Dr. Young, what do you want to do? You want to party with me, or you want to go shopping?
Decisions.
I think shopping sounds good. Get me a mask of some kind, and then go
Like
from
a
there.
Booga Booga mask, or
I
Alright.
could do with some new leathers.
Cardiac, this was your brother's place.
Cousins.
Cousin,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
go. Let's go say hi to your cousin.
All right, you guys head out. You go to a tailor shop that actually uses kind of old school tailoring techniques as well as auto fabs. And If you want a full suit done up in croc skin, or at least faux croc skin, you can.
I don't got a lot of money, and Elmanos took the chip.
Hmm.
So
I
I'll
mean,
just.
I'd probably be going with y'all to this place.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want to
But you
come,
can secure the
And
call.
by the time you get there as well, Manos, the decrypting is done. That cred chip started with 10K on it.
Oh,
I'm
Look at
fucking
that.
sorry. What? Actually, no. The math does work out.
I mean,
So
I'd
we
Someone
had-
who knew the job would be bigger than they were letting on. And we
And
probably
each of
need
you already got 2,500 up front with the promise of another 2,500 on the other end.
we got
plus
2,500 up
whatever's
front.
left.
I don't have that written down anywhere.
yes, dude.
You
How
did.
do you not know that? I spent some of that money up front.
Mhm.
I'm down to
25 up front.
2,153, but I started at 2,500 minus
What-
a little bit of
2000
debt.
Yeah, 2,500 plus whatever my remainder was, and then which was 50.
Well, maybe I
euros.
got
And
enough
then
money to have some fun here.
Now I'm down to 8.
Did you never add it
845.
to your sheet?
I never added it to my sheet.
You did end up spending some of it at a few points. No, you ended up just using the expense card
Yep.
for
Yeah,
everything.
he's
Yep.
always used the expense card for everything.
200 expense card, 200 on drugs, 6 on 3 drinks, 5 on brain dance, 15 on 3 smashes, $250 bribe, $150 road toll, $150 for a hotel room in Memphis, $200 for 4 disposable cells, $50 for ice. I also have some stonks and Helix, penny stocks, Nomad Company. I got it all in my notes.
I will say, based on that math, if we didn't spend any of that, our full pay would have been 7,500 each. It sounds like
Hey,
That would have been nice.
if we all survived.
I'm still saying that no matter what we put on this account, they still owe us the full amount of money, especially considering there's
Well,
a $1
you
million
can back that up.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
happy to back
there's
you
a
up.
$1 million bounty on the person we're protecting. There's room for renegotiation here.
I'd say that's fair.
You're the talker. Stuart's just here to put some metal things back together. And
While
take
they're all
some
going
apart.
shopping, Gas is going to stay behind and try and see if she can get in on a little bit of gambling action somewhere.
Well, we're in Louisiana, so it's probably not a hard thing to find a casino somewhere.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, there's in fact a pachinko parlor right next to the tailor shop.
There you go. That's how Gas is going to kill some time.
Or some people.
So, what kind of outfit you want there, hard sell? Just the boots?
So I
A
was
full
thinking like some like snake or gator skin loafers. Like business shoes, but in that snake style,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Are you wanting real or faux?
How much are the real ones? And then we'll talk about faux.
Real ones, shoes, dress shoes. Snake skin would be 200. Crocodile would be 300.
Yeah, we can do that. What about family discount?
That is with that discount.
It sounds like it.
Otherwise, you'd be adding on another 150 to each of those.
Let's do it. Minus 300.
That's not bad.
300
For a
for
suit?
some
What style of
Croc.
suit is it?
skin.
Oh no, this is just shoes, Tarek.
Oh,
some
If he
lo-
wants a suit to go with it, then that's going to be quite a bit more.
biz shoes. And we'll just subtract that. Boop. That'd probably be under gear. I'll probably just get like business footwear, but with some different stuff to it.
Just had a lot of digital artifacting on your voice, and I have no idea what you said.
Oh, I'm sorry
I know
about
it's
that.
you.
So for gear, I'd just probably add another business footwear, but I'd add like croc skin to it. Can I make a fashion
Mhm.
roll here to put together a really good like Southern Louisiana kind of outfit for myself?
Sure.
Fashion, because I got fashion, right? It's a
Mhm.
skill.
Yep.
No, it's not a skill.
You go, Lady Gaga.
Is it called fashion? What's it called?
It's called
Wardrobe or
it's
something?
yeah,
For
wardrobe and style.
Wardrobe and style. Yeah. Let's make a.
I literally never see it because I keep my social skills collapsed.
There it is. I got a 14.
14's good enough that you're able to put together a tan pants with a brownish snakeskin suit jacket. Eh, The you already have the tie and shirt to go under, so
Right. Okay. How much?
the pants are only going to be 40 euro because they're just nice, fashionable pants in regular cloth, specifically a rayon blend kind of thing. So it's a synth cloth at that. Whereas the jacket, are you wanting real snakeskin or synth?
Um. How much is the difference?
Well, with the family discount here, the if it's synth, then it's 150 for the jacket, and if you're going real, that's 500.
500 it is. 500. Let's do it. Let's look so good that I won't be turned away from any swanky restaurant here in New Orleans.
You're also given a matching top hat, where the main part of the top hat is the beige of the pants, but the hat band is another stripe of snakeskin that matches the suit jacket.
All right. And that's all for 500 or is that
The hat and jacket are 500. The pants were 40.
okay, so 540 total. Boom. All right. How do I look? I'm asking y'all.
Cool.
Thanks. That
And then
was
you have
great.
Well, you're also asking someone who knows nothing about fashion, so
Yep.
people.
And now
they're
go
staring at.
ahead and pull your tokens out onto this map because, I mean,
In which area?
wherever you guys were hanging out while waiting for Hard Cell and Cardiac to come back in.
Is Dr. Young with them?
Dr. Young is with you guys at this point.
Okay.
So which is this? All of us, or
This is a
is this
pachinko
which
parlor.
group?
This is the Pachinko Parlor, so it's minus Cardiac and Hard Cell at the moment.
Everyone who didn't go to buy stuff.
Okay.
Yes.
But Dr. Young came with us to buy stuff.
Yeah, Dr.
Oh,
Young
that's
did.
true.
And I
That's
saw
true.
him.
So Dr.
Specifically,
Young
she
is with
came-
Cardiac.
And I was going to ask you about that next. That's what I was going to ask you about.
And I wasn't
I
aware that
ju-
anyone else was coming. To
I
the
just want
picnic
to see where
parlor.
everybody is on here real quick while we're doing that. And where the heck did I put her?
How good is the security here?
There it is. There she is.
I'm not quite sure where I want to be. Yeah,
Where? How exactly is the security here?
There is a security guard near each entrance. So there's one over here and one up here. There is an office area that has a counter where you can buy the balls from and can exchange the balls back in for funds. And that has pretty hefty security gates and windows on it. And that's where all of the money transfers occur. The rest, it's not a lot. And the machines are mechanical, not electronic.
Is there any place in here where like real person-to-person gambling is going on and not just machines?
It's a pachinko parlor. That the only things they have besides the pachinko machines are a couple pull tab machines at the back entrance.
Okay. I don't know that Guess would be here then because she's a fan of it, like person to person gambling, card games, etc. She doesn't like playing with the machine.
Well,
So
it's
I don't
right
know that
next
she
to the
really-
tailor shop, and you guys aren't really wanting to separate too far. So
Mm.
So if you're not gambling, you might just be like
yeah, you might
feeling-
just be hanging out. But you were saying there, Corey, about moving on with.
Yeah, I'm
For
gonna
Dr.
make a
Young?
fashion roll for Dr. Young and get everything she needs to look her fucking fabulous.
Cardiac offers the suggestion if we really want to make it so that she looks like completely different, dress her up like she's in Edge Runner chic and make her look like a solo.
I rolled a 1. And I'll be like, no. She's gotta, no, we gotta
High
accent her
fashion,
natural
beauty
beauty.
ball dress.
I was like, no, we gotta accentuate her natural beauty, right? We gotta make her look more like Dr. Young because that's, no one will expect that. And hopefully, Cardiac and the shop owner talks me out of that terrible idea.
Yeah, all of them are looking at you like, no.
So she can figure out for herself what she wants to wear.
Well, Cardiac's role for wardrobe and style wasn't much better.
But at least it's better than mine. It's not like I can roll twice.
And Dr. Young's is even better. And she's like, no, I'm not going Edge Runner. I'm not doing that. And no dresses. We're on the run. I need to be able to move.
Catsuit.
That could work. Do you have armored catsuits? And Taylor actually says, I could fab one up pretty quickly.
Excellent. It was my idea from the beginning. Go with it.
Has some reactive mesh panels built in. It's a turtleneck one. The reactive mesh is in the turtleneck, so she's actually able to pull it up over her face as well, and the mesh will still allow her to breathe. And it'll still cover her lower face.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Do you get wigs?
Do I have wigs? Ah, yes, yeah. Of course I got wigs.
I'll ask Dr. Young to pick out a wig.
She picks a longer black hair one that's still similar to, I mean, the shade is still similar to what she already has, but the hair is long on the wig with lots of curls built into it.
I wrinkle my nose.
So it's a
and
very Farrah Fawcett, but in black wig.
I wrinkle my nose and say, you should go for a blonde.
I don't want to flinch every time I look in a mirror.
I don't want you or any of us to die.
Point. How about that purple one instead?
All right.
And then afterwards, you guys come over here. The cat suit and wig, since she doesn't want to touch her own funds until she gets to safety and can actually take the time to clean them and be non-traceable. Her stuff costs about $500 again.
500. We'll put it on the expense account. That's for the job. 500 clothes for Dr. Young. Are we on that map then, or is everybody together?
At this point now, you're coming in. I've just put Dr. Young near the entrance you're coming in through.
Okay.
About to grab Cardiac and put him over there too.
I got him.
I think the other entrance.
Oh, the other entrance. Okay.
I'm not sure if you'll be able to.
Error
that
token
yet, no.
collide. I can't go straight there. There's walls.
You can delete your token and then place them up there, or
Yeah.
you can do that.
Delete my token. That's a good idea.
That's what I did because I put my character in the wrong place at first.
All right, you guys are now in. Security guard at that entrance just kind of nods at you.
I have a feeling that Elmanos is like hawking the doors and tampering with the equipment.
Well, as I said, the machines are all mechanical.
Yeah, but I'm pretty good with mechanical stuff, and I'm not looking to like rob the place in a sense. I'm looking at like I'm being judgmental. Like entertaining myself by looking at the designs and being like, "Oh, these are the old models." Basically pieces of shit if they're not if they weren't manufactured by XYZ company, you know, that kind of stuff. And I placed myself somewhere where there's nobody else around because I imagine that as I'm like going off, people are like moving away from me.
All right. Let's go ahead and move you guys a bit more in before I start something up. There we go. And does Hardcell want to give me a perception to spot where the rest of your crew is?
Give me a second. I'll do that. Shouldn't be that hard.
Well, you're at least able to spot gas, and Steelheart at this angle is just barely visible to you at the front. But El Manos is blocked by a row of pachinkos. So you see at least two of the three you're looking for. And, well, at this point it's going to be turning into a combat encounter because you see a silver-haired guy with a very large rifle that has blue lights around the barrel being held in an overhand and joystick grip. Walk in, and as soon as he's looking around, he looks towards the back and sees you guys. And you see the security guard go, "Sir, you can't bring that." And he just turns and blows that guard's head right off. With this rifle just going, boom.
All right.
I'm scared. This is the guy you're talking about?
Yep.
Which guy?
I'm right here. Oh no.
Yeah, so you see this happen, and it's not a laser weapon. I know I mentioned them earlier. This is not a laser weapon. This is a rail gun.
You're scared.
Scarier.
You're scared. Guess who's closest and has no combat ability? this gal.
You mean Steelheart? Steelheart's the one that's
Yeah.
actually closest.
I
But
thought it
look
was
at the
this guy
far
over
bottom.
here.
no,
Okay, look
the
at the
guy's
far
down
bottom.
here,
Ah.
and he just killed this
This
security
guy.
guard. And
So
he
good
goes
news.
out. Now, y'all want to make this easy and just hand her over? I'll even let you live. And you notice that most of the other patrons in here are standing up and starting to pull various weapons out themselves while looking at you guys.
Uh-oh. I come over to Hardcell and say, "You were supposed to make her look different."
I did. She's totally different. Hey, can you make a fake plane ticket for Bayou Slim real quick that anybody can go and access?
Why?
As I pull out my gun, I'm going to turn his men against him.
I mean, I could fabricate a plane ticket that is believable, maybe.
Go. I mean,
At this point, I think rolling initiative, but we're not going to get through this combat tonight. I know that. Do we want to just do short session and pick up combat next week?
I
Or
will say that we have already done one instance of just running combat and then stopping midway through with.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine to
What was
start the
that?
combat.
I'm
okay,
fine with it,
just making sure you guys are cool with it.
if the other two are good with it.
I want to get my 2 hours worth. I sit out of other games so we can play here. So, you know,
let's
don't make
play.
me mad. Don't make me cranky.
I don't like just how many people there are. Oh my god. Oh no, one of them rolled a 10. Oh. Okay. Okay. I am not built for combat. Oh boy.
He rolled a 1 and still got like a 13.
It's all right. I still go before him, maybe.
Yeah, but the
I
first
don't.
one is this dude.
Where? Okay.
Zoom, that token is not for our contact anymore.
Nope. And he's going to just simply step this way, and then he's going to try and shoot El Manos. Where is he? There he is. There we go. And
I have to ask a quick question. Would we have been unable to have, like, for example, would Steelheart have been unable to have her shotgun with her?
oh, you'd be able to have that with you.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Well, the pachinko machine next to El Manos takes a big hit because I'm pretty sure at this distance that a 10 still isn't going to hit you.
No. With a very heavy pistol, I think he still needs like a 15.
It's at least a 13 at this range, I think.
13 is my evasion base too.
So, your turn.
Okay. I whip out my yeah, let's pull out my Graceland. and then I will fire off a shot at him. Gotta press the different button.
My sheet like really awkwardly minimized. Oh, there we go. It's all better now.
I think that hits, unless he's
Yep.
got really quick resources or reflexes.
Yeah, that's gonna hit this dude. Okay, so right. That means he's actually taking 11. So that would mean he is at that now.
And then I will back up 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. There I go. Back around the corner. Get some cover. And I think that's it for my turn.
Whoop, one too far. This obvious hunk of metallic limbs and torso steps over, looks towards Gas, and just kind of smiles at her. As he lifts his arm, and a grenade launcher pops
Holy
up out of the arm.
Frick.
Why is he going for Gas? Gas just wasn't with anyone else and was playing pachinko alone.
Because you're either with the group he's here to take out, or you're a witness that needs to be taken out. Either way, he gets to have fun.
Help! Eep.
Oh, I don't think that actually hits. Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah, at that range, yeah, that's going to be a boom.
So do I have to do anything?
Is your reflex 8 or higher?
My base reflex?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, my evasion is an 8, but my
Nope.
reflex is a 6.
No, then it's not high enough to try and dodge fire. So that's a very low roll on this grenade going off right next to you. So your armor will protect you, whatever amount it does, and then you take whatever remains.
Okay. So I subtract the armor amount from this. So my armor is 11.
So then you take 1 point of damage.
So only one small piece of shrapnel got through your armor.
By the way, all you need to do is click the little electricity bolt, and it will say, damage will be applied to your token. Would you like to do all of these things? And you just click confirm, and it'll be applied to your character sheet.
It'll do it for you.
Okay.
And when you emerge from the smoke barely injured, all this hunk of metal can say is, you're gonna be fun. And then pops a cyber snake out of his mouth.
I hate this.
Wiggly tentacle metal thing with 4 claws on the end comes out and just starts moving around.
Didn't the metal woman who Manos went
Also
to
had one, yeah.
Okay.
And Corey.
All right. I yell out, well, get my gun, and I yell out, Bayou Slim, is that you?
In the flesh.
I heard you were after us. I looked you up. And it seems like you're taking the money and skipping town.
Of course I am. That's the only way to do business.
I don't know what all these other people are shooting us for. They ain't gonna get shit.
They've already been paid.
Well. I want to come up with a way. I'm going to come up with like something to say that makes him look like he's cheating everybody in here.
Well, with them all already paid, or at least he said that.
He said that.
But none of them are disagreeing either.
Well, I'm smart. I'm a smart exec guy who knows how contracts and stuff works. Right? Can I make a roll to come up with a piece of BS?
Well, what kind of BS are you trying to come up with?
I told you, something that makes him look bad like he's trying to cheat everybody.
Well, if he's already paid them and they're not arguing, kind of hard to do that.
You played Cyberpunk, the game where you kill somebody and then you take their credit chip and then you get money from them. You know that thing? Be like, make up some bullshit about how he has a habit of taking prepay back off of people's corpses when the job's over.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Could also mention just how big of a bounty we have.
Yeah, make
Nobody
sure that they know,
knows that.
or let them
Do
know
they know?
that they're not getting the cut that they want.
Make them fight him 2 ways. Yeah.
Yeah. Asking, what percentage you paid them? Huh? If you paid them less than, and insert whatever amount based upon your role,
Yeah.
then you're shafting them.
So yeah, I'll count 1, 2. I'll say, oh, you already paid these guys? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You should be paying them at least this amount, and I'll
Make your business roll to
I'll
see if you can
pat
be
it,
saying
yeah,
that
yeah.
amount.
There we go.
You know, I'm offended that last time I tried to pull some shit in combat and I had a speech written. I didn't have to roll to come up with one. You were like, 3 seconds, Sasha. I call horse shit.
Let's see here. Unless each of them are getting 50K, I think you're underpaying. And a couple of them do go, 50K is what we're supposed to get.
Look, man, look by you, Slim. I know you got a reputation of being the best in the business here, but I also know you have a reputation of throwing your employees under the bus.
That's why they get paid up front.
And I'm glad you admit it. And I'll come on over here. How many squares is that? 1, 2. I'm sure this is my entire turn. 4, 5, 6. How much can I move? My move is 7. So I think I'm good right there. Right around that corner. Okay. I'll hunker down there. And I'll make can I make a persuasion roll?
Sure.
Because that's really what I'm doing, is making a persuasion. And I'll pump this up with some luck. Spend luck. I'll spend 3 luck. Boom. Ooh, there we go. And hopefully, this is enough to get a couple of these guys off our back to... Or maybe to get them on our side and say, pay us this, or something. We'll see what happens. That's the rest of my turn then, if unless you say I have more actions.
I'm going to make a streetwise roll just at random from one of the NPCs, and we'll see what how close that gets. I don't think that's going to be very close. All right, so I'm going to say about half of them are going, we are being underpaid here. What the fuck? And in fact, it's moved on to this guy who's one of the ones that's doing that. And he just kind of looks back again, and just kind of steps to around the edge of the pachinko machine so that Slim doesn't have a direct line of fire on him. He's still holding his weapon, but he isn't firing at anybody.
It's an improvement.
And this guy hasn't really been noticed by anybody, so he kind of fades back a little.
You know, if we take out Bayou Slim, you guys were paid up front.
There's a problem though,
Just
because
saying.
once they realize that they were underpaid, they might hang around and try to pick up anything that's left behind if we survive.
That guy just gets to move to there. Actually, he's going to go ahead and use double move to go to here, where he can see both hard cell and gas, but he can't do anything else. Now, I'm going to say that Steelheart, because of where you put yourself there, you are behind these things, so you are not in direct line from him.
Some chief went to the prison to see the prime minister, and he said, blah, 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 blah. That's not important. But the chief
I
went
do
to the
appreciate
prison
it because
to see the prime
unfortunately,
minister. Why did he have to go to prison? We put all of our
Gas, you're the only one and Bayou Slim can directly see right now. So he's going to walk forward.
Perfect.
To about here, and then try to shoot you.
By the way, if you double right click on a PC, it will target that person and let you know what the DVs are for shooting them.
No, when I right click, I'm just getting
double right click.
Yeah, no, when you double right click, it doesn't tell you DVs. It just targets them.
If it has a weapon attached, it should tell you the DV. Like if I do it over gas right now, if I have a line of sight of somebody, it tells me you have to have a line of sight for them.
I might not have line of sight, yeah.
But as long as you have a line of sight, you double right click them and it tells me exactly what the DV to shoot them is. With my gun.
Well, I think that this might be a range issue here because it's not letting me do that.
You can test on this guy.
Yeah, look.
But he can still move. So, yeah, that's as far as he gets. And then, well, if I put the thing over,
it looks like that when you do it. You have to hover over the character after you've targeted, and then it should tell you all the stuff.
I ain't getting double right, and it just pops differently. So,
are you supposed to click aim or something?
No, I just right click.
Okay, it's saying aim difficulty of 15.
There you go.
Eep.
That was almost a 10 launched at you. Oh, just misses. Yeah, this whole row of pachinko machines right here is pretty much toast. And hang on here. Let me see. Where is? No. Maybe over here. Ah, here we go. And here's a quick thing of what Bayou Slim looks like.
He's too muscular to be slim. He's got those thick neck cords. What are they called?
I kind of think the image looks a little bit like The Witcher, but done
I was thinking he looked like Geralt.
in cyberpunk style.
I can kind of see it.
So that pachinko machine next to you is just fucked.
Well, good thing we're not a pachinko machine.
And this security officer is going, "Sir, put down the rifle. Put down the rifle."
I don't know why, but I have a
Moving
feeling.
towards.
You go, sir. Ah, this guy gets paid the big bucks.
This one's another one that decides he's just going to fade back a little bit. Not really do anything here. And, well, now it's Steelheart.
Can I tell what this guy seems to be doing, or do I have to wait until their turn?
Well, he has out a very heavy pistol and has popped rippers on his left hand.
Does he seem at all fazed by what Hartzell was saying? Or do I not know until it's his turn?
You won't know until it's his turn.
Okay. Remind
But
me, are there
also,
held
You
actions?
can tell he is also lightly armored.
Mm-hmm. Are there held actions in this game?
Not really.
Okay. Then somewhere. Okay. I have a move of 6, so I am going to move 1, 2, 3. Quick reminder. Oh, I am set to measurement. I move myself in a moment. Do I need to use an action to grab my shotgun or anything? Since it would probably be like in her bag or something.
Yeah, it would take a move action, and to ready it, you could either, or you could draw it and fire it, but you wouldn't be able to move, or you could move and draw it,
Gotcha.
but be unable to fire.
What she is going to do is she's not going to so I need to do 5 gonna move 6 meters to here. And then if I want to make a double action or double move, I need to do a athletics check. Athletics roll. Or
if you're choosing to draw your weapon, you won't have that option.
no, I'm not.
Okay. Having not drawn your weapon, you could just make your second action another move. If you make an athletics roll, you can push further.
So I just want to make another move. So just keep moving.
Yep.
Alrighty. And then move. Where's the question? Okay, so there's another 3, 2, 1. There we go. So that should be 12 total.
All right.
It
That's
added
it.
it all up. It was really nice. if you didn't notice, as you moved, it showed you how many meters you went total.
Oh, it does. If I click and hold. Yeah, neat.
This guy, he kind of doesn't really do anything to move forward. And in fact, he's going to use his entire move to head towards the downed security guard. Probably going to plan on looting it.
He's got to make up for that lost income somehow.
Cardiac cusses, grabs Dr. Young, and pulls them both back into this area. But he is not leaving. Because there may be an ambush outside, and right here is at least a bunkerable place. Now, Gas, you've shrugged off both a grenade and a railgun and fire this round. What is your response to all this indignity?
Fuck. How far can one toss a grenade?
I think equal to your body or something. I don't remember exactly, but there is a calculation for it.
That is a good question. Let us see here. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Where is it? Ranged attack using Dex plus Athletics plus a D10 up to a maximum of 25 meters away.
Okay.
With
And how big is the explosion of a grenade? Like, what's the area that a grenade affects?
10 meters. So 4
10
squares. There's roughly.
10 meters. So does that mean that if I threw a grenade from this guy to this guy is 9 meters? So does that mean if I tossed a grenade right about here, I could probably affect them both? I'm trying to ping, but it won't let me. Right in between them, where my little cursor is.
It's 10 meters?
Yeah, that should work. If you aim for right there.
9 meters between them. So if I can get it somewhere in the middle, then hopefully it might have a chance of affecting them both. Otherwise, yes, it's going to be really boned.
Is it 10 meter diameter or 10 meter radius?
It's 10 meters across on it. So
Got
it's
it.
If it was a radius, it'd be even bigger.
There's the template.
There we go.
Okay, so what do I need to roll to get it over here?
You need to roll that thing I just said about Dex, Athletics, and there. And it says to use up to a maximum of 25 meters using the grenade launcher DV entry on that range table. So I have it over here. Your DC is at most a 15.
Okay, so I just roll in athletics then?
Yep.
Luck. Remember to spend luck.
And you want to try and get a 15 for this throw. Well, actually, you want a 15.
I spent 3 luck too. I got a 14. So what does that mean? It falls shy of the other guy and just
Or
goes
it
over here?
might have rolled a little further. Which
tell me-
one do you prefer to have hurt? And second, do you prefer even or odd?
I think the guy right next to me is more of a problem for Gas because she wears heels and she doesn't run that fast in those. So, him. And she prefers odds.
All right. No, just want one of those. Trying the die button there, and it didn't do what I wanted.
Even. So it
All right,
rolls.
so you actually end up hitting Bayou Slim, but not the Cyber Psycho near you.
So it rolls
Okay.
that way.
So, I'm going to remove it from my inventory because what she used is. Can I send this somewhere? I don't know how to send it to chat. I threw a sleep grenade that way. It was the unexploded sleep grenade that I got when we were accosted by a bunch of Elvi.
Okay, so Sasha,
So
Quick and-
he needs to make a
Resist torture drugs. Yep.
drugs.
and for y'all's reference, to post something in chat, you click and drag it from your inventory into the chat box. Holy fuck.
Well,
You hear coughing,
Okay.
and there is blue smoke. He at least can't see you.
okay. And then she tries to scramble away. How far can I move if I took an action?
As many meters as your move stat.
As many meters as my move stat.
What's the rate of
5.
fire on your grenade launcher?
I don't have a grenade launcher. I asked how far can I
It's
throw.
your right arm, so it's a rate of fire of 1.
Got it.
The somewhat good news is the person who shot her with a grenade launcher also has a rate of fire of 1.
Well, technically, since he's got 2 arms, he's got a rate of fire of 2.
If
But-
he has them in both arms, we don't know that yet. I'm hoping here. Let a girl dream, please.
I'm so fucked. Do.
The netrunner or looking person over here moves around this corner, sees El Manos, and goes, "Oh, bro code, netrunner."
Get out.
I'm honest. No.
You're not gonna.
Blam. Just for good measure, I'm going to drop 3 more in there.
Dr. Young is already been dragged, so can't really do anything because she's being held by cardiac. This dude is actually going to come up this way and try to shoot El Manos.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
That's probably not good.
And at this range, it's not going to be that hard for him to... Yeah.
Eep.
Yeah, he's not going to have a very hard time hitting you.
I wouldn't
DC
imagine.
13 with his very heavy pistol.
It's you and him. Mano y mano. Mano y manos.
Mono el mono.
And he misses.
That was
Actually,
DC 13. Or isn't... Oh, it's not meets it beats it in this game. That's right.
Yeah, PCs meets it beats it. NPCs meets it does not.
Meets it equals... meets it in favor of play PCs in
Yes.
every case. Got
Yes.
it. That's right.
must exceed.
Thank you.
Yeah, for NPCs must exceed, or players must meet.
That's nice.
And that is end of round 1.
I guess that's the end of the game too. We're at 7:57.
Yeah, we're at 3 minutes till.
3 minutes till 8 for me. That's how I know.
It's nearly midnight for me.
All right.
Yeah, same.
We're gonna pick up this combat next time. I got more smack talk to give Bayou Billy over here.
You have a week to think on it.
Oh no, I got it now. I've logged
You have a
it.
week to keep it in mind. Don't forget it.
Usually when I get this kind of information, I have like an entire week to think up and scheme what I'm gonna do to. But this time, I had it. I had to come up with it kind of on the fly. But otherwise, hey guys, it was a fun time. Thank you to everyone who watches this as a recorded stream. Please like and watch next week. We're going to be here next week. In 2 weeks, we'll be off, and then we'll go again. We'll go from there. Thanks to all our patrons. From James, Sasha, Tarek, and Valkyrie, go roll some dice.